YouTube, this is Manicben, and here's my review of the new Beyblade Burst B-02 DX Starter Spriggan Spread Fusion. So here's the front of the box. A Beylogger is included, this time with a red sticker opposed to Valkyrie's blue sticker. You get Spriggan Spread Fusion as well as a ripcord launcher. This is a balance type, as shown here, right spin, and part of the new burst system by Takara-Tomy. So on the back, you've got some stats about Spriggan Spread Fusion there, and as well as the whole connectivity between the Beylogger, the Beycloud using your phone. And here you get Bey points by just practicing your launches, attending tournaments. You also can get some by exchanging data with your friends using their Beyloggers, as well as collecting data, uploading it to the Beycloud using your mobile phone, your smartphone, as well as, of course, all the regular warning instructions that nobody reads. Anyway, time to unbox. So again, in a nice plastic shell rather than the Metal Fight Beyblade cardboard boxes. So in this one, if we zoom in a little, you get the Beylogger. Again, a bit hard to get out of the packaging. There we go. And here are all the parts that you get here. And of course, if you open this up, you get your ripcord launcher, which we'll open quickly right here. Ripcord, and of course it's nice and straight rather than what Hasbro tends to give you. A little packet with stickers and such, and of course the instructions, where it tells you where to put your stickers, how to assemble, how to launch everything, as well as your QR code for adding this to the Beycloud to get more Bey points, and adding it to the garage or the Beylogger thing, which keeps track of what parts you have and how many of each part you have, because it can do that. It's very smart. Anyway, so we've got some nice stickers here which I won't be applying, but these ones are of a nicer quality than the ones that Metal Fight Beyblade just come with. This is a kind of laminated, it's a bit shiny as well, quite nice. Instructions on how to detach the Beylogger. You need to do it using some kind of flat surface. On the WBO forum we were discussing about this, and it's a pretty poor design choice to have to do that, but then again, it's not too bad. Some kind of promo for some kind of Takara-Tomy thing, and of course instructions on how to use your Beylogger. So how to open it up, install the batteries, you need a Phillips screwdriver, and the feature where you can take off the plastic cover and replace the little paper insert inside. Beyblade Geeks did a nice video detailing how the Beylogger works, because this is all in Japanese. And of course on the WBO forum they also show everything there. So if you zoom out a bit, we've got the Beylogger here with a nice red insert which can be detached, but I won't do that now. I did that in the Valkyrie video with the button, your 3.5mm jack to go into your smartphone, as well as the clips here, and here you have a button and a sensor, which we'll be going over later. Nice ripcord here. It's got some, I forgot to say, but this has got some really nice detailing. It's got Beyblade written on the side, and reasonably comfortable because those got these cutouts over here so that you can do that, and it feels quite good in the hand. New light launcher, and then you have the driver, which is Fusion. It's got an F on it. The disc, which is Spread, and the layer, which is Spriggan. Nice red motif here, because well, I'm not quite sure what a Spriggan is, but I assume it's got something to do with fire. Either way. So, to assemble, simply get your disc and put it over the layer, like so. You just hold it like this, and when you do so, you'll notice that it's got a spring. This is part of the burst function. Then you place your layer on like so, push it down, and then rotate it clockwise. Well, you can rotate the layer clockwise or the driver anti-clockwise, and then you lock it. So here's Spriggan Spread Fusion. A nice looking Beyblade, but a lot of people have noticed that this one does give poor performance when used uncustomized. Check out the WBO forum for the Beyblade Burst preliminary testing thread, and you'll see all the details there. So to attach your Beylogger onto your light launcher, just clip it in like this. I prefer clipping it on this side so I can hold it like this and pull the thing, because if you put it the other way around, you'll have it on the other side for left-handers, which I technically am, but I use my right hand for launching. And then once you're done with that, just place it on, rotate it a bit, and then you're good to go. Let's do a test launch. So here we have the limited edition Bay Stadium standard type, the B-02, and this will be the first test launch of Spriggan Spread Fusion. Notice that the driver is like a flat sharp kind of thing that we had in MFB. So it's got a flat tip, but then it's got like a little dimple at the end which acts as a sharp tip. So, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! So you can see that acts like an attack type at first a little and then goes into stamina. If we try launching it differently, it does have some erratic movement to it. But I can certainly say this is something that I probably would avoid. So there we go. So all in all, Spriggan Spread Fusion, nice looking Beyblade, does have its issues. Of course, its shape really makes it susceptible to burst attacks because of its strange oblong shape. And of course, a lot of people have noticed that it's really easy to burst because of its rounded teeth here, which are used for the burst gimmick. So Spriggan Spread Fusion is known to burst a lot, but that's uncustomized, so it might perform differently elsewhere. Is this a worthwhile purchase? Well, Valkyrie is, but I'm not so sure about this. But you do get the Beylogger, so that's alright, and you get a nice red insert. And maybe in the future we'll find out that Spriggan has some nice parts. But watch out for an upcoming video about how useful each part is. That'll probably be coming out next month, maybe, when we have a better idea of how the parts are like. Make sure you like, subscribe down here, and join the WBO forums to learn more about Beyblade products, the new releases, as well as discuss how do you think these will turn out in comparison to the previous generation of Beyblade. Leave a comment about Beyblade in general, or this one, And that is all. This is Manicben signing off, and blade on.